If you have been or are currently attracted to a woman in your life, then tell me the one thing that you think is the most important factor or the single most reason why you felt attracted. If you will give it a thought, then it will definitely be a very feminine quality. Because if you are a man with a high masculine essence, then you will definitely be attracted to a woman with a strong feminine essence. Feminine essence essentially means balance, emotional intelligence, care, qualities that we more associate with women in our lives. So, since you are attracted to something more feminine, women are also attracted to a lot of masculine qualities in men. For all the men watching this video, today's video is going to make you aware of the 8 masculine traits or qualities that women absolutely love in men. And I'm talking about the traits or qualities that I learned from this book, The Way of the Superior Man by David Dieda. For all the women watching this video, I would love if you can comment down below and tell if we are correct in our analysis or not. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Number 1. The masculine gift of direction and decision making. A lot of men think that if they're going to tell the women what they have to do, then they're kind of pushing them or thrusting their decisions on them. But it is actually very counterintuitive. Women do get attracted to men and their masculine quality wherein they know what direction they are going and they know how to take a decision. Let's take a simple example. A lot of women ask their male friends or even their boyfriends how they're looking in a particular dress, and a lot of men have this habit of replying, I think you're looking decent in both of them, does not matter, and you should wear whatever you feel like. I think this turns the women off, and I think this would attract her more if you would rather say, I think the red one suits you more because of this reason, and those heels suit you more because they make you look like this, XYZ, whatever. But they actually want you to offer your perspective, and they do appreciate that a lot. Let's take another example. It's your girlfriend's birthday. Situation 1, you call her up. Hey, it's your birthday and we are going to go wherever you want us to go. Just let me know where you wish to go and I'll plan it. This is going to seriously not interest her much. Rather, if you're going to say something like this. You have 30 minutes, pack your bags. We are going to be gone for the weekend. Don't ask me where we are going to go, but this is going to be your best birthday. In the second situation, the girl is going to be attracted more because the guy is taking care of all the messy things. He's taking care of the decisions that she has to take, and while she would just relax and enjoy in the guy's company. So the next time your girl asks you whether she's looking good in this particular dress or not, don't just tell her that you look decent in both. Rather, offer your perspective which suits her more because she like your masculine quality of decision making and direction. Number 2. She does not want to be your number 1 priority. Very counterintuitive again, because a lot of guys think that if I'm going to give her a lot of importance and if she's going to be my number 1 priority in life, then I'm going to make her, feel happy and then I'm going to have a good relationship. But women do get attracted to men who have some purpose in their life and they are not the number 1 priority in their lives. Because when the woman is the number 1 priority in your life, there's a lot of clinginess and neediness in the relationship which women don't like. So they would definitely get attracted to the guy who has a purpose and who is up there, and that is the number 1 priority he has. Let's take an example. My favorite movie, Dil Chahta Hai, the scene where Preeti Zinta and Amir Khan are going and they're watching a play, and there's a scene wherein the guy has to leave for war and the woman is trying to stop her because she's scared that she might lose her husband, she might lose her partner, but the guy still goes, and that's what happens actually. The guy goes in for the war and he loses his life. That's what is shown in the movie. Let's take the same case, and that's how the author explains in the book as well. If the guy would have had come back and would have had not gone to war, which is his purpose, and would have had said to his girl that you are my number 1 priority, my relationship comes first and my purpose can wait, although the girl would have had felt good for some time, but the girl would also feel depleted because she did not fall for that man who was not up on his purpose. So that's what the author says, that your purpose should be your number 1 priority and not the women, and that's what exactly the woman is also expecting. Number 3. She wants the killer in you. Now it sounds like she's falling in love with a criminal, but that's not what this point is all about. The author quotes an example to explain this point. The author says that the feminine or the women is going to be seriously turned off if you expect her to kill that cockroach or that mouse while you jump on that chair on that bed and look on. The author also takes another example to explain what if a burglar or a thief has entered your house and there are some noises down on the ground floor. What are you going to do about it? Whether you're going to just stay mum and let the guy do whatever he wants to, or whether you'll go down and you will confront him. The author says women don't essentially like aggressive men, but they also fall for this masculine quality to kill if need be, to take a stand if need be. And this arises or this stems from the medieval age or from time immemorial, because men are known to be protectors. And in today's modern age, even today you will hear a lot of women say that I kind of fall for taller men or I kind of fall for muscular men. The need or this desire, this inclination is coming or it's stemming out from that same desire which used to be there because men are considered to be protectors. So women do fall for men whom they think are strong enough to protect them, at the same time who can kill if need be. And the thought whether he's going to risk it if everything is going to be on the line or not. Number 4, praise her. Men grow by challenge, whereas praise is what grows feminine. As a man or as a guy, you would have had spent your childhood playing bets with your friends. Let's see who jumps the farthest from this place. Let's see who hits the ball the farthest from this place. And even today, as we have grown up, it's very common as you go to the gym, guys do give each other challenges. Who is going to lift more weights, or who is going to do more reps of this particular exercise. So this is essentially a masculine trait of challenging each other and then grow. Whereas the author says the feminine grows by praise. The author says instead of saying her that I hope that you don't get a lot more weight, or saying her I challenge you to lose 3 or 4 kgs in about a month's time, rather if you're going to praise exactly those things where you want to see improvement, then it is going to be way more effective with women. So he says if you're going to rather say that I really like the shape of your body, then it is going to have a way more impact rather than you challenging her, because as he says, praise is little food for feminine qualities, whereas men grow by a challenge. Number 5, know your real edge and don't fake it. What does real edge means? Real edge means हम सबकी लाइफ में कुछ ना कुछ लिमिटेशंस होती हैं, कुछ ना कुछ वो एज होता है जिसके आगे हम नहीं जाना चाहते बिकॉज वी डोंट वांट टू सैक्रिफाइस समथिंग. And a lot of men are fearful enough and they're not comfortable saying that this is my edge. So the author says this is a highly attractive masculine trait, and it makes a man a lot more trustable when he exactly knows what his edge is. Maybe he would say he's not able to make a lot more money, but he can because he's lazy. Or he would say that maybe I am not doing these all things, these are the skills required to do that particular thing, and hence I'll be able to make more money. Or maybe I want to have a better body, but I am not putting in enough hours because I don't want to sacrifice my sleep, whatever it is. But if you know your real edge and why you're not sacrificing something to get something that you want, and you honor that and you accept that, then that quality makes that man a very trustable man, and the women respects that. The author says that a fearful man who knows that he is fearful about something is far more trustable than a man who does not know his fear, or he does not want to accept that these are the reasons why he's not able to do a particular thing. So the author says that a superior man always knows his real edge, and he always tries to play on that edge and try to push the boundary. And that's what you have to do if you have to develop this strong masculine trait. Number 6, never change your mind to please a woman. Now this point is not a lot patriarchal in its sense that you should not listen to your women, but the point says you should not change your mind just to please a woman. Because the women do get attracted to this masculine quality wherein she can trust the guy or she can trust her man. But if you're going to change your decisions or not take the right decision and just say a yes to her just because you think it is going to please her, and it's not actually going to make her feel attracted to you, because she cannot trust you as a guy because you're just saying yes to her. You are a yes man, which is not an attractive masculine trait. So the author says never ever do that. Never take your decisions just to please your women, because it is going to make you less trustworthy. And this is like saying to yourself that I don't trust my wisdom and I rather trust hers. I don't have a call to take. I would just say yes to what she has to say because I have to please her. That's not a attractive or a superior masculine trait. Number 7, enjoy your friends' criticism. The author says every man should have a close group of men or male friends to whom he can go and take advice or take perspective from. He says that these group of men should be those men who would not accept mediocrity in any of the member of the group, and they would always suggest you actionable steps or actionable points which will make you come out of your indecision. बहुत बार लाइफ में ऐसा होता है कि हम किसी डिसीजन के बारे में सोच ही रहे होते हैं, वी आर नॉट एबल टू गेट अ क्लियर आंसर ऑन इट. In such situations, the author says you should go out to this group of men of yours and ask for a real advice, for a real man-to-man advice. And it may be harsh, they may criticize you for that, but you should rather enjoy that instead of taking it to your ego. He also says that these should be those men who are playing on their edges. Edges, what we discussed previously, that some limitations that you have, but they're trying to push it and push their boundaries so that they become stronger men. So these should be all those men who are pushing their boundaries, who are playing on their edges, and who would not accept mediocrity in any of the member of the group. So whenever you come up with your mediocre life choice, be it be relationships, be it be career, be it be something else, they're going to challenge you, they're going to, basically make fun of you, criticize you for taking a mediocre decision and push you to become a stronger version of you. Number 8, your attraction to feminine is inevitable. वो men will be men वाला ad याद आ गया मुझे इससे. But the author says that as a man, as a masculine man, you would definitely be attracted to feminine all over your lives. And the attraction may also happen to more than one woman as well. But the author says that the men who feel kind of shame in expressing their desire or maybe in acknowledging their desire or attraction to the feminine have some form of shame about themselves or their own sexual core. So he says that your attraction to the feminine is normal, natural, and beautiful. The author says that as a masculine man, you would definitely be attracted and maybe attracted to more than one woman in your life. But he also offers a logical step or a logical conclusion or closure to this attraction, because he says that this particular inclination in men to be attracted to more than one woman cannot be an excuse for promiscuity or having more than one relationships or having failed marriages, etc. Because he says that accepting and acknowledging your attraction is one, but reacting to it is two, and he suggests how you should react to this attraction. So he says whenever the next time you look out and you go out and you see a woman whom you feel very attracted to, then the closure or the conclusion is not always interacting with her. You don't even need to stare at her or maybe interact with her. Just feel that attraction. Women are a blessing. Feel that attraction go up and down through your body because you are a masculine man. You would be attracted to the feminine. Be very happy about it that you felt attracted, and use that attraction maybe in doing whatever you're doing in your life. Maybe if you're working out, push that energy there. If you're working on something in your office or you have a business to work on, you have something you're passionately working on, push that energy, transfuse that energy there, but be very happy that you were attracted because you're a masculine man and you would be attracted about it. So he gives us a very logical conclusion or a logical closure, and the closure is not always interacting or maybe taking things further, because sometimes it may not be good. So I hope you guys got the deep message that the author wants to give through this book. Swanky cars, impressive clothes, being socially cool, all of these things are not as impressive as few of these masculine qualities are. And I hope you guys would be more aware about these after this video. For the women, I would want you to comment down below so that we can know how relevant these points actually are. We at Chartered Conversationalists wish you happy, deep, and meaningful relationships ahead.